The noise factor. Suna, a dental assistant, and Rona, a nurse, are two good friends having coffee and looking at newspaper ads for places to rent. Listen to their conversation.
Hey, this one sure sounds good to me. Listen, there's a 3-bedroom townhouse for $13.50 plus utilities. My sister and I can split the rent, and best of all, it's an end unit, so I would only have one common wall connecting me with any neighbors.
Oh, is that good?
To be honest, I haven't had the greatest experiences in dealing with noisy neighbors, and being in an end unit, I'd only have to worry about one neighbor being noisy instead of two.
Oh, you're right, you know. I guess I'll have to consider the noise factor too, before I rent a place. In a couple of months, I'm starting to work the night shift at the hospital again.
Well, aren't you seriously interested in this duplex for $9.50 a month? Is it the upper that's available?
Yes, why?
Good. Then grab it while you can. Because if you need to sleep during the day, you don't want to listen to someone clunking around upstairs while you're trying to sleep.
Thanks. I appreciate the tip.
Scheduling an apartment viewing.
Can I speak to the apartment manager?
I am the apartment manager. How can I help you?
I wanted to know if that apartment on Main Street is still for rent.
I haven't rented it out yet. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I want to see it.
How about today at 6 p.m.?
That time is okay with me.
Very good. We'll meet at 6. Do you need directions?
No, thank you. I go by there on my way to work.
Asking about public transportation.
Can you give me a little more information about your apartment?
All right. What do you need to know?
What is the public transportation like near your apartment?
I don't use buses, but I think there's a bus stop a few blocks away.
Which route does the bus travel?
I wish I could help you, but I know nothing about the bus system.
Visiting a rental agent.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
What can I help you with today?
I would like you to help me find an apartment.
What kind of apartment you want?
I need a 2-bedroom apartment.
Is there anything else in particular that you wanted?
No, as long as it's a 2-bedroom, nice, and affordable, I'll take it.
I'll see what I can do for you.
Thanks for everything.
Apartment.
Hello?
Hi. I'm calling about the ad for the apartment found in today's newspaper.
Okay.
I'm kind of desperate and I need something right away.
Okay, what would you like to know?
First of all, how big is it?
It's a 2-bedroom apartment with a living room, dining room, and kitchen, and 1 bathroom. There is also a place for a washer and dryer.
Okay, and how old is the apartment complex?
Well, let's just say it has a lot of history. To be honest, my great-grandfather built it during the 1920s. But it's a very sturdy and sound structure.
Oh, and so is the apartment furnished at all?
Oh, yeah. The apartment is partially furnished with a refrigerator, stove, and my grandmother's old dishwasher.
Your grandmother's old dishwasher? Okay, what's the rent?
It's $950 a month.
Whoa, that is a little steep for me.
But you could always split the cost with a roommate.
Perhaps. Does that include utilities?
Well, the rent includes gas and electricity, but not the phone bill. And the water pump is right out the back door.
Water pump?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, can I rent month to month, or do I have to sign a lease for a longer period of time?
We require a 6-month commitment for the apartment, and if you cancel the agreement anytime during that period, hey, you lose your deposit.
Oh, and how much is the deposit?
It's $400, and of course this money is used to repair damage or general wear and tear on our apartment, like the leaks in the old roof from last year's snowstorm. Man, that was ugly. Plaster falling down from the ceiling, and I didn't even know there was a rat's nest up there, but we got that taken care of.
A what?
Oh.
Do I get my deposit back after I move out? That's assuming I even move in.
Generally speaking, we return the deposit minus a small fee for, cleaning the apartment for the next tenant. But if you trash the place, then don't expect to get anything back.
Okay. Oh, how close is the apartment to the university campus?
It's about 8 blocks from campus, but you can catch a number of buses right out in front.
Oh, so then if there's a busy road out front, is it noisy?
Well, there are always trade-offs. It's a little noisy with the road outside and the airport behind you, but the place is really convenient because there's a supermarket and shopping center right across the street. Just keep the windows closed and a pair of earplugs handy, and you'll be fine.
Okay. And one last question. Are there parking spaces for tenants?
Yeah, the apartment has 2 covered parking spaces, which are really convenient during certain times of the year.
I don't know. Is it possible for me to drop by and visit the apartment tomorrow morning?
Sure, but just remember we rent the apartment on a first-come, first-served basis, so there's no guarantee it'll still be available then.
Okay, thanks. And where exactly is the apartment located?
It's 1 block west of the wastewater treatment plant.
Oh, are pets allowed?
Well, you can keep small pets like a hamster in a small cage, but we don't allow larger animals like dogs, cats, or snakes, things like that.
I have a
rat. You don't have anything like that, do you?
Well, I have a rat that I keep in a cage. Will that be okay?
Well, as long as it doesn't escape, I guess that's okay.
And what's your name?
It's Norman. Norman Bates.
All right, Mr. Bates. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Apartment living.
So, what is your apartment like?
Oh, it's great. There are 3 bedrooms, a nice kitchen, a living room, and a laundry room.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, and there's a swimming pool next to the apartment building. And I usually study there, you know, the sun and all.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and there are 2 fast food restaurants across the street, so it's a quick way to get a meal.
That sounds good. How much do you pay in rent?
Well, I have 2 roommates, so I pay $2.75 a month. That's my share.
Serious? That's a really good price.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Are utilities included?
Gas, water, and electricity are included. The internet and cable TV are separate.
That's a fabulous price. How on earth did you find a place like that?
Just found it online.
Wow. That sounds like a nice apartment.
Yeah, come over sometime.
Okay, I'll do that.
Apartments for rent.
Hello?
Hello, Roger. This is Anne.
Oh, hi, Anne. How have you been? And how's your new apartment working out?
Well, that's what I'm calling about. You see, I've decided to look for a new place.
Oh, what's the problem with your place now? I thought you liked the apartment.
Oh, I do, but it's a little far from campus, and the commute is just killing me. Do you think you could help? I thought you might know more about the housing situation at the school.
Okay, what's your budget like? I mean, how much do you want to spend on rent?
Somewhere under $200 a month, including utilities if I could. Oh, and I prefer it to rent a furnished apartment.
And anything else?
Yeah, I need a parking space.
Well, I know there's an apartment complex around the corner that seems to have a few vacancies. I'll drop by there on my way to class today.
Hey, thanks a lot.
No problem.